Most people in the world is already AI. And let me tell you why. It's because everything that we've ever known to be like the education system, politics, the legal system, science, the false science, because they're all false, right? Because the truth is, like, everything that we see that's around us and that we're learning is coming from Satanists. Satanists currently control the world. You know them by the Illuminati, the Galactic Federation, all those fucking people. They're wicked aliens, wicked individuals, wicked humans. You know, they've been controlling our minds for a while, and they control the information that you have. They control all these things. So what they have done is artificial means something man-made, not natural. So when you go to school and you learn math and you learn the reading and the writing and the languages and all this vocabulary and shit, all these things are artificial. These are things that Satan has created for you to learn in their indoctrination camps. The legal system is the system that they use to try and like make everything fair. And the one thing that they all have in common, and even religions, right? You go to religion, you think you're worshiping God or you're being righteous. The one thing that all of these systems have in common is that they are unfair, they are unethical, and they are irrational. They don't make any fucking sense. It's a whole bunch of follow this, listen to this, telling you what to think, telling you what to do. It's not necessarily, it doesn't teach you how to use your own reasoning skills. It doesn't teach morality at all. But it carries the illusion of being fair, and that's what they've done. Deep down, we all know that the legal system is unfair, the financial system is unfair, the school education system is unfair, the political system is unfair. We all see it, we hear it, we feel it, but yet people still subscribe to it. They still believe in it. They still vote. They still go to school. They still, go to church. They still do all these things. And because their minds are weak, they're morally weak. And so these Satanists, and they also program narcissism and selfishness and wickedness. So for instance, like religion, they promote that you're born a sinner and then you sin, and then whenever Jesus come back, Jesus will wipe away all your sins and all your consequences. You won't have to face any consequences of your sin. But the truth is, you can change as a person right now. You can change as a person right now. So why are you waiting on some man to come down and wipe away all your sins? Like essentially what you're saying is, I'm a sinner, I'm a bad person because I think I'm a bad person, and you think you're going to get away with it because you believe in these delusions that don't even fucking make sense. And the only reason why people believe in these false systems is because it comes with the illusion of money and approval and validation. So they think that they're doing the right thing. Well, they don't think they're doing the right thing. They tell themselves they're doing the right thing and reinforce this stupid mindset, even though their conscience tells them that they're doing the wrong thing and they can feel it. And they develop and they reinforce these doctrines, they reinforce these false ideologies, the education system, all these systems in their mind. So they adapt artificial intelligence. Because what is math? It's artificial intelligence. What is religion? It's artificial fucking spirituality. What is the legal system? It's an artificial justice system that's not even fair. It's all artificial, and it's artificial intelligence. So when you adopt the mind, or not adopt the mind, when you adopt these systems in your mind and you memorize it and you reinforce it in your mind, it alters your state of mind. Now your conscience is distorted. You think the truth is a lie and the lie is the truth, and you think good is bad and bad is good. And so when they start to get this matrix programming, their minds start to succumb to these low ass standards. So now Sinning is normal. In their minds, sinning is normal. Unfair systems is normal. Treating people like shit, lying, being disloyal is normal. Maintaining a fake facade, a good facade everywhere is normal. You know, controlling people is normal. Manipulating people is normal because everyone else is doing it. No one's calling it out. Everyone tolerates it. And the systems that Satan has created support it and influence it. For instance, like rappers and celebrities, they make money being stupid. Rappers are some of the most weakest, pussiest ass niggas on the planet. You will let me tell you why. All these hood street motherfuckers are stupid as hell, and they're weak and they're cowards because they maintain their influence through coercion. The only reason why they have to make up for their lack of weakness, for their lack of virtue, by threatening folks. So everyone they hang around is a pussy because they're scared to speak up against that one rapper or that one artist because they're dependent on them for money or a place to stay or fame or something, clout, whatever it is. So they're all pussies. They're all afraid to speak their mind. They're all afraid to stand up for somebody for doing something wrong. They're all cowards. And that's how the system continues to be reinforced. They continuously reinforce this fucking behavior. And so most people rely on the validation of others. Most people are not self-governing. They've lost their sense of fucking right and wrong, and they did it to themselves. They reinforced this mindset for hours and days and years and fucking decades. And it programmed them to hate the truth, and it programmed them to hate goodness and God. So a lot of people in this world hate God, they hate goodness. But because their mind is so fixated on the system being true, they reinforce this mindset that, oh, they are for God and they are for truth, while knowing and feeling that they're not. And it's this endless dumbass loop. That's why they slander your name. But slandering someone's name is an evil act within itself, because when you slander somebody, you automatically know that you're making shit up about that person to try and ruin their reputation. For what reason? Maybe envy or fear. These people are artificially programmed. These people are programmed to be evil and believe in artificial intelligence. So a lot of people in this world are already sentient AI. Evil sentient AI. And you know this because they have no inclination to do the right thing. They always revert back to the system. They always revert back to these false doctrines and false, ideologies and shit. Because they have no interest. And a lot of them have done a lot of fuck shit in their life. So the burden of shadow work is too much for them. They've been doing it for so long. You have to understand that sinning is intentional. It's not an accident. Slander is intentional. It's not an accident. Doing wicked shit is intentional. It's not an accident. Just like being a good person is intentional. It's not an accident. Same thing for evil. It's just that they've normalized it and they created an environment where everyone's the same, so they don't feel bad or feel stupid for doing what they do. That's why those who speak real truths and who are truly virtuous get slandered regularly. And the people know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. And another reason why is because they'll question you, they'll listen to you, and then they'll slander you while also pretending to be you. They'll start picking up on what you say, repeating what you say, trying to dress like you, all types of shit. Stop paying attention to what people say and pay attention to what they do. These people are programmed to do these things. They are programmed. Every system in the fucking books programs these people, and they reinforce this dumbass mindset. They don't even know what morals are. They don't even know what truth is. Because to them, morals and truths is written on paper. But God gave you reason. And reason, by definition, is how you acquire intellectual knowledge. God gave you a conscience. The distinction between right and wrong and the inclination to be virtuous. You also know morality. You also know what's fair and what's unfair, what's respectful, what's disrespectful. You know these things. No one is above anyone when it comes to morality. Everyone deserves fairness. Everyone deserves respect. I treat everyone fairly and respectful, no matter who you are, your status, anything. Even if I don't like you, I'm not going to mistreat you. I may ignore you because I have the right to protect my energy. But if I do have to associate with somebody I don't like, I'm not going to fucking ruin their life. I'm not going to try and hurt them or anything. But this is the shit I'm talking about. It's all AI, bro. Like, everyone's learning artificial intelligence. And then AI itself, ChatGPT and shit, can replace these people. Why? Because ChatGPT or artificial intelligence is programmed with what? Doctrines. They program it on how to think or how to process certain information and how to respond. Just like they do with humans. All this program you see in the world, entertainment, all this emotional shit compared to history and all this shit, it's all done to program you to respond a certain way without even thinking or reasoning. That's why AI can easily replace these people. They're fucking lame, they suck, they're dumb, and they have no morals. And this is not an ego thing. This is just the truth. They're all bad. And then they'll get in your face. They're also programmed to be nice to your face. They're nice. When no one's talking about truth or bringing up any goodness, or you're not displaying your true value, everyone seems to be nice. All these lame ass losers seem to be all nice to you until you bring up truth, until you call them out for wicked behaviors. Then all of a sudden you become an enemy. Why is that? These people have no interest in doing what's right. They have no interest. If someone makes an excuse for violating moral law, they're a bad person. It means they have no interest in changing. And true knowledge is gained through experience. Because when you go through shit in life, you feel emotions, and those emotions are spiritual lessons, and they change your thoughts and teach you things based on your experience and all that stuff. And I'll make a video on that. But I'm just keeping it $1.50. It's hard to fathom, and it's even hard to fathom for me, the fact that these people would keep. It's like, you're wrong, what you're doing is a lie, and you keep doing it because you're so dependent on the system. You want the system to be real. You want the corporate system to be true. You want religion to be true. You want this shit to be true because you do not benefit if it's wrong. You've been doing a lot of fuck shit, and you know it. And you don't want to be called out for it, because once you do, you realize your whole it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. That's the only reason why evil can even thrive in this world, because it's being tolerated, it's being reinforced, it's being congratulated, it's being fucking, encouraged. Ain't no fucking morals nowhere. These motherfuckers just lying, making shit up. You're not gonna find virtue in no fucking books. You're not gonna find morality outside of yourself. Most people are already fucking NPCs, bro. Evil NPCs. And they will try and kill you if you expose them enough. Don't worry, they do be secretly hoping you die and you fall off and all this type of shit. They be hoping that shit behind the scenes and get in your face and say, oh, I'm respectful. Man, interesting times.